To all the men in the world, I know society has conditioned you to feel weak for crying and asking for help whenever you feel stressed, nervous, anxious, and depressed because of certain circumstances in your life. That is why the suicidal rates of men are much higher than women. Because a woman can freely cry and ask for help without having the fear of being mocked by society. And that fear of being mocked by society prevents a lot of men from opening up, showing their emotions, and crying and asking for help. And that leads to internal build up of pressure inside of men. When a volcano builds up pressure, it finally erupts, right? And now, the most dangerous eruption of most men nowadays is suicide. Because they cannot handle the internal pressure anymore. Because they have nobody to lean on for support, for some help, and for somebody to offer their shoulders for them to cry on. Do not let yourself reach the level of eruption of suicide. All right? You can prevent that catastrophic eruption of suicide by asking for help and crying on the shoulders of someone you trust. Yes, as a man, you are physically stronger than a woman. But that does not mean that you have to translate that physical strength towards your emotions. Just because you are a man does not mean you can't feel your emotions, you can't cry, you can't ask for help. Who told you that lie? Society told you that lie. Last time I checked, the only difference between you and a woman are your sexual genitals. You both have a heart and eyes. That means you are both equally allowed to express your emotions, to cry, and to ask for help. I am going to make a reference to somebody that gave birth to me to inspire you to ask for help. I will prefer to cry on my mom's shoulders and ask her for help than for her to find out that I am dead next morning or next week because my internal pressure has erupted to suicide. And for her to ask herself, why did I not see that my boy was not okay? It is okay to not be okay, but it is not okay to hide that trauma, to hide that pain, to hide that suffering. Because that hiding persona, that hiding behavior turns into a dangerous eruption of suicide. Because you need help to heal your pain, to heal your suffering. For example, if you have a bad disease and you hide it from the doctors for a very long time, eventually it will reach a peak that there is no coming back and you will die. So please don't reach that peak. Ask for help. Ask for help. Cry on someone's shoulders. No matter how big you are, it doesn't matter. If anybody calls you weak for asking for help and for crying, that means they want your death. What is the end result of built up tension and pressure? It's death. Because at some point, you will not cope with the pressure building up inside of you. For example, if a Coke bottle builds up pressure, eventually it will explode. And to all the men out there, ask for help. And do not let society's mockery prevent you from doing so. Life is so sweet. So many of you men are dying before your time. It is about time that we bring down the suicidal rates of men. And we can do that by encouraging our men, our fellow men, to ask for help and to cry on someone's shoulders that they trust. All right? There is nothing weak about doing that. It shows character, it shows courage, it shows honor. Please share the video to spread men's mental health awareness. And follow me if you want future motivational, inspirational, and impactful videos. My name is Anj Motivational Anj. Peace.